Race 9, Whippet lightweight males, York Supersonic in red, Wonka R-Boy in blue and Via Vanti Extreme in white. They are placed. There goes the bunny, and we're off. And the best start is for Wonka R-Boy, immediately shooting out of the box in blue. Wonka R-Boy moving ahead. It's a duel for that second spot, and York comes on top for second place. Wonka R-Boy still in the lead, but York Supersonic is on the hunt on the outside. Now trying to pass Wonka R-Boy. Wonka R-Boy has the inside advantage, but York is fast. Who will it be? York has the advantage, and it's York Supersonic just before Wonka R-Boy and Via Vanti Extreme. Race 9 won by York Supersonic in red, 22:40. Second is for blue, Wonka R-Boy, 22:55. Third place is for white, Via Vanti Extreme in 23:07. Race 10. Whippet lightweight males in red, Floki, blue, Pinkalicious, Devil in Disguise, and white, Usain Black Pearl, de Fleur de Vence. Dogs are being placed. There goes the bunny. And we're off, and the best start is for white. Usain Black Pearl has taken the lead, but on the outside, Floki is moving towards the front. On the outside, Floki and Usain neck to neck. They are going on the straight, neck to neck. Usain and Floki having a duel here, going into the third bend. Devil in Disguise is behind, but it's very tight between those top two. It will be Floki or Usain Black Pearl, and it is nose to nose, but I think Floki just came on top just before the finish line. The result for race 10, very tight finish here but it was Floki that came out on top. 22:77.3. Second is for white, Usain Black Pearl de Fleur de Vence in 22:77.9. And Pinkalicious Devils in Disguise comes in third, 23:38. Race 11, lightweight males still. Alabaster Quantesprung in red, Night Flash Winston in blue, Sam Crow member Von Alunas in white, and Nalu Von Alunas in black. Dogs are being placed. Just waiting on one more placement. Last dog is in. There goes the bunny. And we're off, and the best start is for Quantesprung. Quantesprung in the lead, but Night Flash Winston right on Quantesprung's tail. Night Flash Winston now has to let go. Quantesprung breaking loose from Night Flash Winston. And it's Quantesprung that now had about 2 lengths lead on Winston. Winston only dog that can contest Quantesprung, but across the finish line, clear winner here. Alabaster Quantesprung followed by Winston, and it's pretty tight for that first spot between Sam Crow and Nalu. Race 11 won by Alabaster Quantesprung in 23:64. Night Flash Winston comes in second, 24:50. Nalu Van Alunas in third, 26:32. And 26:33 for Sam Crow member Von Alunas. Race 33, the C final for the Whippet lightweight males. In red, Nalu Van Alunas, and blue is for Sam Crow member Von Alunas. Dogs are in the box. There goes the bunny. And they're off in a pretty tight start, but Sam Crow has the advantage. Sam Crow in first place now, but Nalu pretty close by, right on Sam Crow's tail, but Sam Crow is still keeping strong, going into the bend. Sam Crow still in the lead. Nalu still right on its tail, not even a length in between those two. Sam Crow holding strong, coming out of the turn. If nothing's happened, it's going to be Sam Crow. Sam Crow and Nuna, and it is Sam Crow that wins it before Nalu Von Alunas. The winner is the dog in blue, Sam Crow member Von Alunas, owned by Ingrid Hamann from Germany. The time 25:68. And in second place we had the dog in the red, Nalu von Alunas in 25.86. Pretty close together between Sam Crow, member von Alunas, and Nalu von Alunas. Congratulations Nalu van Alunas for winning the C final. Both dogs are owned by Ingrid Hamann from Germany. Race 34, B final Whippet lightweight males. In red, Alabastas Quantensprung, blue Night Flash Winston. Dogs going into the box. There goes the bunny. And we're off. And it's pretty neck to neck at the starts. Quantensprung and Winston neck to neck going onto the straight. Quantensprung now getting the advantage, but Winston takes an extra step, takes the lead once more. Quantensprung not giving up, it's a full duel. Going into the turn. Winston now may be breaking loose, but Quantensprung still going strong, and it is going to be Winston just before Alabastas Quantensprung. Winner of the B final is Night Flash Winston, ran in the blue with a time of 24.11. Owned by Kiara Bartels from the Netherlands. Night Flash Winston wins the B final among the lightweight males. And in second place we have the dog in the red, Alabastas Quantensprung, owned by Tim Hirischen from Germany. Congratulations Night Flash Winston for winning the B final among the lightweight males. Race 35, Whippet lightweight male final. In red, York Supersonic, blue Wonka R-Boy, white is for Loki, black Usain Black Pearl de Fleur de Vence, yellow Via Vanti Extreme, and Pinkalicious Devil in Disguise will be running in the stripes. Dogs are going into the box. There goes the bunny, and we're off. And the best start is for Extreme, but immediately overtaken by Devil in Disguise. Devil in Disguise in the stripes, now in the lead. But coming up from behind, York Supersonic is trying to overtake that top spot, and York Supersonic is in it. Ooh, small tumble from Usain, and York Supersonic breaks free from the rest of the pack. York Supersonic comfortably in the lead and wins the Coevering Grand Prix here just before Wonka R-Boy. And there comes Usain Black Pearl de Fleur de Vence. In first place we had the dog in the reds, ran a time of 22.27. York Supersonic, owned by Deborah Nieborg from the Netherlands. There it comes. Getting carried by its owner. York Supersonic wins the Coevering Grand Prix 2025. Second goes to the dog in the reds, Wonka R-Boy, ran a time of 22.78. Is it already? There it comes, Wonka R-Boy, owned by Edith de Jonge from Belgium, ran a time of 22.78. Third place goes to the dog in white, Floki, ran a time of 22.96. There it is, Floki, owned by Albert and Lina Brehen from Bellingswolde in the Netherlands. Ran a time of 22.96. Stripes are for fourth place, Pinkalicious Devil in Disguise, owned by Nicole Cox from the Netherlands. The time 23.04. And fifth place is for the yellow Vi Avanti Extreme, owned by Merel van der Velde from the Netherlands, ran a time of 23:26. And Usain Black Pearl, unlucky dog for this race, ran in the black and finished in 28:92. Owned by Joke Essen from